You know, you said money is in India right now, na?
Yeah.
So when we talk about content creation in this space, no,
Yeah.
do you think it's like it's such an untapped market right now that
Yeah.
genuinely, if people are understand the game,
Yeah.
like even you are understanding, you might have understood a lot of it.
Yeah.
Do you think the money lies in digital economy of India,
Oh,
like
and-
content
yeah.
creation right now?
For sure, 100%. Like you think about it now. Like who is at a level Logan Paul is? Nobody, right? Who is at a level PewDiePie was, right? Like who is at a level of Mr. Bean? Nobody is it in India right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's so obvious that there are going to be creators who will get at that level, but nobody is there yet.
तो करते क्यों नहीं? Why do you think no one's doing it?
Because I think the problem with India is that people look at West and they masturbate, right? They are like, okay, fuck. Oh fuck, you know, this is what I want to do.
This is what they
Right?
want, and yeah,
It's like very few people in India would create their own style and then stick to it.
Do you think there are creators in India जो अभी like अच्छे like are at a good
Yeah.
subscriber follower base
Yeah.
who are genuinely putting out some innovative creative content?
Yeah, so I think there is one guy on YouTube by the name Anything. He does a lot of storytelling cinematography content. Crazy good. Crazy fucking good, right? He doesn't copy any filmmakers of the West or anything. He has his own style of speaking in Hindi and everything. Too good. Right? So there are people out there, right? And I think you will see in, a decade or so, Indian creators will go to peaks. For sure.
Any of the like both anything is how like is he underrated? ऐसे कितना?
He has, I think, I don't know, like more than 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So I won't say underrated. Decently big. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are a lot. I don't see a lot of creators, to be honest. But like, so Tech Burner is a great example because he is not just a creator. He has been doing his own businesses a lot. I hate creators who just keep creating content, make money from brand deals and fucking travel the world. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you can't just keep creating videos, right? Like, it's like, what's the value that you've created? Okay, like you're doing fashion reels. Okay, we understand your taste of fashion is good. You can give good recommendation, but you then rely on the brands who will pay you money. Like, why can't you sell something of your own? Is my problem with the creators in India. You'll find a lot of creators, 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, they make shit, nothing. Because they don't even know how to use the attention.
Correct.
So there is a lack of education in terms of that attention is important.
For a new creator, do you think is there any like you have to gain a certain amount of audience to start your own product? Like मैं इतना audience करूँगा और फिर मैं अपना
I don't think so. It depends first. Like, I won't recommend or personally I won't start, let's say, a D2C company with the audience I have today because it's not enough. Right? Because so when you're doing D2C, the problem comes in logistics, inventory and everything, right? So you can't do it in less volume. But in terms of monetizing, you can create a community. जिसमें तुम लोग बोलोगे भाई give me 50 rupees per month and you will get a normal behind the scenes content. That's monetization. Right? But people don't do it. Right? You won't see people doing it. It's like अगर तुम्हारे 5,000 follower, they are your followers. You build trust with them. अगर उनमें से 20 लोग भी तुम्हें 50 रुपए पर महीना दे रहे हैं, that's something. Correct. To start things off with. Right? So monetization किसी भी level पे हो सकता है. Right? But it shouldn't be like कि भाई ये content create ही इसने monetization के लिए किया है.
And that's
so people sense that in a way. So
like the audience is not stupid. They can find out. Actually हमारा भी वही scene है कि we started creating content, but अभी that first step to take when it comes to business, monetizing, पैसे कमाना. क्योंकि in the end what matters is बैंक में पैसा अंदर आना चाहिए. तो like we trying to figure out first step, और वो first step के चक्कर में हम लोग ले ही नहीं पा रहे क्योंकि वो perfect plan बना रहे हैं मन में. तो do you think we just have to do it? Like छोटा step है, कुछ भी करना है करो.
It's like it's again very subjective and depending upon what you really want to do. अगर तुम्हें अभी पैसा कमाना है, so you can go for it. If you can delay it for a bit, delay it for a bit. So the idea of content creation is the more you delay the monetization, right? The more money you will make when you actually monetize it, right? Okay. So it's like the question that you need to answer is, do you have enough people on top of the funnel, right? So marketing में बहुत basic concept होता है funnel का. Top of the funnel is discovery layer where people just have seen you couple of times. Right, so do enough people see you? Is the question, right? It's like, are your reels and shorts getting viral? Do people recognize you in a way?
Is there consistent reach or not?
Are you doing that consistently? Because let's say you monetized, okay? You're not even putting out the content consistently. Then what's the point of monetization, right? I would rather pay full attention and 100% energy into putting out as much content as I can. So I get big.
Don't you think like when you're like sacrificing like what your views के लिए आप कर रहे हो पूरा generalize कर रहे हो audience doesn't that like आपको audience और product market fit ना हो like mismatch हो जाए अपने audience के साथ?
So that's the you need to get clarity on, right? So it's like you don't necessarily have to make your content very generic to attract more people, right? You can stay in your niche and create it in a unique style, in a better production quality, and you can still go to masses, right? But लोगों का लगता है कि भाई मुझे कुछ अजीब हरकत करनी पड़ेगी तभी viral होगा, right?
To get the attention.
Also, it's like, why do you want to reach out to 100 million people, let's say? If I ask you a question, how many people do you want to reach out to? Do you have an answer to it?
Not a specific
Like,
number.
what does a viral reel mean for you? People don't have answers for these questions, right? If you are only getting 1,000 views on a reel, getting 10,000 views on a reel is a viral reel.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
No, for some people.
Let's just aim for that. What a person aims for is कि मुझे viral होना है, and the definition of virality is at least 1 million views. When you have not even gotten 10,000 views, like what the fuck?
What if like one of the reels hits 1 million or 2 million and then rest of the content even after the reel went viral, it's
dead.
It's dead.
Then you are stupid because if
He's got a point. Yeah.
no, because I'll explain it, right? If the reel got viral, break it down. Why did it go viral? And then repeat it. That's what creating smartly means.
Okay.
You don't want to go viral as a fluke, and even if you go viral as a fluke, you break it down. कि क्या हुआ इसमें ऐसा? And do it again. So
How do you like cultivate like your true fans? Like कि वो conversion rate होगा ही, वो लोग convert होंगे.
yeah, so it's like if I think from the content creation perspective, usually it comes down to building trust. So trust is the currency that can be used for trading time, energy and money of other people, right? If you don't trust anybody, you won't pay money, right? If you really think about it, you won't even pay attention.
Correct.
So that's the issue. That's the problem that I need to solve, right? If I can show up on my stories every day, if I can reply to people's DMs, if I can answer their questions, then with every iteration I'm building trust. Okay? The idea is you need to give them as much as you can, okay, through every other format of the content, and then trust gets built, and then you'll be like, okay, like I have introduced something which is like $1,000, they won't even think twice.
True.
Right? So give it for free, then they will pay you money for it, right? So they pay for time, pay with time before they pay with money.
Crazy.
Right? Correct. So even if they are paying you attention, they are paying you. You can't consider attention as a free resource, right? Because time is limited. So if somebody is watching your reel, if 1 million people are watching your reel, that means they are paying attention to you. That means they are exchanging their time with you, right? So that means there is value there. You're building trust with them. That's why content is so powerful. If you can do it again and again and again and again, and if 10,000 people are paying attention every day, that's insane, right? Because then you'll be like, okay, here's a product, like maybe plug it here and there, and $500, and they'll buy it. So monetization has to be effortless, right?
Yeah.
If you do it the right way, all the biggest creators, they do it very effortlessly, right?
Like, sorry, go on.
Okay, I'll go. So basically, I had this question: what do you think about these faceless Instagram pages that don't show their faces, but you must have seen it, like a black dark sa background रहता है with the white text and read your caption वाले. But they still manage to somehow get a good number of followers. But पता नहीं, I'm not able to trust them completely. So what are your thoughts about it?
See, you are not able to trust something when it's not big enough. It's like saying that I don't trust Shahid Kapoor doesn't make sense. Until and unless you go to the personal level and you're doing a personal transaction. You know what I'm saying, right? That's why Shah Rukh Khan will do a Pan Masala ka ad and people will watch it and won't say anything. Like tier 1 would say something, but other people won't, because he's big.
Correct.
You won't go to Louis Vuitton's showroom and be like, this bag is fake, I don't trust it. Because it's too big to doubt, right? So you don't trust something when it's not big enough.
But do you think like showing your face in your content, does that build a little bit of authenticity? Because it's like having, there's a person on the other side.
Yeah, 100%, that helps.
Also that unique style, if like 10 pages are following the same style, like for editing style for that matter, rounded corners करके that thing.
Yeah, so it's like faceless का जो तू बोल रहा है ना, faceless के अंदर it's all about creating a unique style of editing, right? अभी तुम देखोगे तो you might have seen these edits of by maximize style. You do by maximize. Everybody is doing it. Everybody is doing it, right? But everybody is doing it, but after a point of time it will fade away, right? बीच में तुमने देखा होगा तो animations चली थी, right? Where are those now? It's gone, right? Because now people have gotten fed up of the animation. So people get bored of anything and everything, right? अगर तू बुर्ज खलीफा में फ्लैट ले लेगा तो भी थोड़े दिन में तू बोलेगा अभी मेरे को इटली जाने का है, तो
used हो जाते हैं.
You know what I'm saying, right? So it's faceless के अंदर especially it's all about creating a style that is unique to you. How you can create a style, not curate. So by Maximize की page, if you go, he has changed his style now. Now people will copy that. Then he will change it again. So that's what good creation actually means. That you create the trends, you create the style, you know. Especially, it's very important in faceless wala scene. Because if I'm showing a face, so people are following me for me. But faceless के अंदर people are following you for the edit and the content there is. So that's what you need to figure out.